All right, hello everybody. We're gonna go and get started today. There is quite a bit of grinding I still have left to do. For Dune Awakening specifically. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. Since I was like, you know what, might as well play some Dune, because I got a lot of copyright strikes on my. Oh well, that's not how that works. Doing the fuck? Okay, hold on. Gonna be really weird, but hear me out. If I full screen it, now it should be about where I want it to be. I also gotta remember audio, because for some reason I can't figure out how to get it to just like pick up the game audio and you have to worry about it. But that should do it. Now if I click back in, it changes the size. Not quite what I want. Okay, hold on. I think it's because I put the to 1440 instead of this one. Now if I put that there, it will be my entire screen. But then my everything goes down. How to do this without I want it at the 1440 because it runs much better on 1440. But I don't want. What's full? What if I go a bit more, probably right around there, and click back in? Now it's not going to be right there, and now it's going to be. Well, that's the size I need, just not where it's located. Okay. Now I get right here. Get. See. That's a little too high now. A little too far to the left. So right there. How's that? I line up the corners. Maybe it'll put itself in the corner. Yeah, just like that. There we go. We figured it out. But yeah, no, I figured out this game runs much better at 1440 than does 4K. Which, makes sense, but still. Okay, so the last time we were grinding for the suit I'm currently wearing, our guild finally chose the Landsrad plan to go to. I had participated in this. Oh, I have 84,000 currency now. Thing. So what is the active ones right now? Okay. Deliver spice mileage. Oh. Yeah, that ain't happening. Mainly because we don't have that enough for ourselves. The Harkonnen House troops. Where? Found on the deep desert field wall. Okay, so that's deep desert. I kind of prefer not to do that either. So looks like we're gonna chill out until one of the other House Representative missions pops up. Because yeah, that's not happening. At the moment, I think what I'm going to do first off is make sure enough of it to make sure this base has enough power to ignore for a little teeny bit. Just because this one is now our, back base. Okay, so it's still got 20 hours before it powers down, and we don't owe taxes on it, so. But yeah, this is the base we are, operating our spice stuff out of for now. We will have Because we have a base in the aluminum area that has, like, the upgraded versions of things. And eventually, I think we'll just move our shit all over there. But at the moment, looks like everything's fine except yeah, all the water traps don't have filters. But to be fair, I don't think. And we can't even make standard filters because we need aluminum here. So, and I can't make enough makeshift because we don't have steel. So, no matter what, I think we're going to go over to the other base, get the buggy, and do some aluminum. Because eventually we might just disable this base if it's going to be too much of a problem to keep up and running. But so far with... That's spice just sitting on the ground. That's someone, like, put into pools together. Hold on. I would go get that. But, like, I have a horrible feeling that if I do, I'm gonna get messed up just going over here, ain't I? Oh, it's still, like, bubbling. Oh, this hasn't, activated yet. I can't touch that yet, apparently. Anyway. With that being said, then, we'll go ahead and go to the second base, get aluminum. Wait for that to explode, I guess, as well. I thought we could collect it while in nap, but apparently not, so. To the second base. But yeah, no. This game's not optimized for 4K, I don't think. At least for my system. I've realized a lot of games run great with 4K, but if I want to be able to stream and do it, 1440 is just as good. Which you guys won't even see the difference, so it doesn't even matter for y'all. But as long as it is running fine, you know. All right, let's go over to the second base, which hopefully has water. I realized if I can't make the filter, the new here, we may run into an issue with this water thing over here and have to get some, like, old filters, you know? Trying to plug in my headset. Because apparently it's like, I want to die. And it's like, please don't. I need you to hear things. But, you know. It is what it is. Okay. So now we are at our second base, which we built a helipad that's slightly bigger. Strictly for, like, the assault copter, which will be something that we also gotta kind of focus on. So those two things are still very much working, but you are not. Okay. Yeah, we need the particle filters. What's the water like here? Oh, well, it filled the, filled everything, so. That is good for me. We also need lights in here. God damn. Just saying. Those helipads need lit up a smidge. Do we have any aluminum? Just, like, ready to go? We do not. Alright. Aluminum run it is. Is my thing broke? Oh, that makes sense. He kept jumping off things. It's been a hot moment since I played. It's been like a day or two. And now I'm seeing all this, like, stuff. And I'm like, what happened? Like, that's broke for some reason. I have way more than enough money on me that I need to like, store. Interesting. Anyway. Here we go. To the aluminum runs we go. I don't know why I turned on the lights. It's not gonna matter when I have to switch. I kind of wish the headlights stayed on. Just saying. Because when I have to switch, it just turns off. And it's not a great time for anyone, because now I can't see. Now I can. For you guys, it looks like it much brighter for y'all than it is for me. Ooh, the engine is mighty crispy on the buggy. Saying that's a red engine. Alright. I'm hoping we can help with the Landsrad just in the PvE zone. Because I don't want to go to the deep desert and deal with PvP. Oh. Hold on. I may have to repair that sooner rather than later. Luckily, I have more than enough to repair. So... okay. That should be good. Yeah. There we go. Also, I think if I pull out that, it'll give me higher efficiency. Even though I don't think higher efficiency on the mining laser on the buggy actually does anything. Because you already get plenty of shit as it is. Yeah, good efficiency, but doesn't give you any more. Okay, doesn't look like there's any more sitting here. Alright. How about up over here? I'm just doing my normal run before the Coriolis storm came through. And made it, all the resources got jumbled around a bit. But I'm assuming near where aluminum was is probably where aluminum still is. I'm gonna back up. Like basalt got put there now. Kinda sad. Salt. Or that is though. I don't know whose stuff this was. The base was already kind of destroyed. Oh, I didn't mean to refuel, but you know what? That's fine actually. Now to go up the hill. Seeing more basalt. A lot of it. Just saddening. Because there used to be like 3 nodes of aluminum right there. Copper. More basalt. Well then. That's kinda sad. Fair, but kinda sad. Hopefully I can find another route that may have more aluminum. Hopefully. Leave me alone, flamethrower. You're not gonna catch up to me. You're a heavy. You're weighted down by your armor. We'll see. Oh boy, the jittering physics of the vehicle. Please stop. Thank you. Now, this is kind of what Dune's kind of turned into for me here recently. Is just aluminum runs and water runs over and over and over. Just so that way we have enough, you know? And that's fine. It's just not the most fun. And I know there's like a whole PvP zone that can kind of... That's where you get the next set of tiers above Duraluminum. But not my thing. And with the cheater problem that they've been having with it, it's not really worth my time. But hopefully with the cheater problem, once they fix that, I might go into the PvE deep desert area, wherever. I'm gonna need to do research before I jump in, just because I don't want to jump in and immediately kind of fuck myself over by going into the PvP zone or something. Because I don't know how any of it works. You guys just want to shoot each other. Okay. We need bases that people can get around, please, if it's a way to go through. I don't want to have to go up and around all of your stuff. Get the things. Just saying. I don't mind if people want to build bases and have really cool ones, but allow people to go through the bottom. Or build it on stilts or something. Because, like, no one can get past that base. To go, like, on the other side of it. You gotta go up and around. Not hard, I did it. One of those things. It's just what I'd prefer, you know? I'd prefer not to have to try to squeeze by people's bases. Let's see. There's aluminum up there, but I can't really reach that. Also, hi Wes, how you doing? All of our aluminum got moved around. Let's see. I've got too much longer. I'm pretty sure I'm getting to the... we got like 1,000 sitting here. And every 7 is an ingot, so... something like that. So if I could get like 200 ingots worth, should be good enough. And then at least start making it, and then go get some of the crystals if we don't have them at the second base to make duraluminum. we need to get that filter. A filter. Oh, there we go. Thought I was just a smidge too far. One more rock of aluminum. I might as well grab both of these. And we'll head on back. Aluminum. Oh, not what I wanted. Do not want to look straight up. That should do it, hopefully. Alright. Now to head on back. Try to make duraluminum today. Get the filters going again. Also gotta really see if we need industrial. But that also takes spice residue, so gonna have to do some of that looking for spice. Which right by our other base was one that was bubbling, and I can't collect from it when it's bubbling, apparently. Gotta wait for it to like blow up or something. Or maybe that's the one that you gotta use the sand crawler or something on. Oh, would you look at that? Hold on, everybody. That was quick. Normally they wait longer than that. Not what I wanted. Got him. Looking back in the game. Alright. Let's see. I need to... go on the left side here. Because those guys with guns will shoot the buggy, and I don't want them to. Oh, there's a little aluminum right there. Good to know. Beep, beep. Let me squeeze through, please. Hell yeah. We did it. Well, say that, and then gotta roll it, of course. You know. Can't prove myself wrong. I gotta do that in some fashion. On our way back from getting some aluminum. Aluminum started, and then crystals. And then I gotta see what it takes to make certain things, but I don't know if we need industrial grade anything for that. Because it's been a moment. Yeah, at least our base you can get around. You know, we didn't block the entire intersection. Alright. Why am I going to that? I couldn't tell you. I remembered why I was going to that. Never mind. So that way I can see. Have any spaces here? Okay, give me that. Open up 2 spaces. Buggy. Yeah. Give me that. There we go. Get it all in there. That way we can do what we need to do. I can't see. Oh, my personal light break? Oh, there it goes. Never mind. I'm kidding. I would love to see things, but not. Medium ore refinery, and now we can make 226. Oh, there was 100 and I didn't see the 191 in there. Whoops. Whatever. It's gonna be needed anyway. All right. So for the filters, what we need is silicon blocks, which I can get from the other base, because the other base still has like 200 of them. 6 duraluminum ingots, which we're missing the crystals for, I am pretty sure. Yes. So I guess we'll go do that. I'll go get some crystals. And try to see if I can't find any spice fields on the way. He needs it. Before I leave as well, I'm gonna check this. It's got 36. Still got 2 days of uptime. Never mind. That thing is perfectly a-okay. Beep beep. Time to go up and basically just straight south by southwest. Always have that on. Alright. So now I have... Yep, I have everything I need. Head that direction then. Go up. I normally go up till about 800 and then I do my thing just because the little gas isn't all that bad. There you go. Southwest. Get over there. I'm also going to be looking for the spice spots. See what I can do there. Just because we need more of the residue that gets made for finding it. I'm not really seeing any of the blast spots. I remember seeing like a few over here last time, but everyone's searching for it, so especially now. Is that a spot there? Hear me out. Is that a spot right there? Can't tell. Alright, alright, alright. Go like this. You're God. Can't tell. We're smidge too far away. All I know is it's in the sand. And it's a discolored spot, so I assume that is... It is. Okay. Or it's just an itty-bitty spot. Either way. Good enough for me. Because now I land right here. And then try to collect as much as I can of this. Make one. Nope, don't do that. Take the spice that's in there. Alright. The worm's probably gonna get pissed off here in the next few seconds. Yep. Take off, please. Ooh. Alright. Hey, bud. Go get angry somewhere else. Go do something else, sandworm. Now they're not as mad anymore. And didn't go over the spice, so. Theoretically, I can come right back, right? Theoretically. Oh. There we go. For the most part, we got the majority of this. I'm good leaving the rest of the little bits. I just wanted the majority of that. Before I do anything else, though, I gotta get it out of my inventory. And in the copter, because it weighs a lot. What the fuck is weighing me down so much? I see. Okay, hold on. I gotta drop some stupid things I carried with me. Let me on the ground. I don't need that. I don't need so much of the wire. All. That's plenty. A Mach 3 I don't need. Okay. Everything else kinda needed, so. What is weighing me down so much? Probably these things. 12, 15, 8. It all weighs something, you know? I don't know. Anyway, good enough. Here we go. Into the thingy. Radiation zone we go. More westward now, though. Not gonna climb to the max altitude like I did before, because there's no reason to do so. Alright. Let's see. Slowly turn this way. I don't think there... I was just about to be like, I don't think there can be spice stuff here, and I think that's what that is. Is that what that is? Now I gotta check. Yep, that's 100% what that is. I didn't know you could get spice out here. Oh no. I gotta try to get it. Come on, let me grab it. Once more. Grab. Okay. Time to leave. Because that's not the main thing we're after here. And I don't want to just sit in radiation for fun. 3 bricks there, but it sucks grabbing those just because it's super irradiated. What I normally do is go way down here, right? Yeah, right around here. because then I can get in and out of the zone and collect as much as I need. As much as I need. I think we need to break down the some of the water containers at the first base. You don't need as much water for certain things. All right. Hey, Crystal. How are you doing? I need all of you. Yeah. Down below. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and open the inventory of this. Put it in so that way I can just quickly place it. More. Also, Wes, if you are still there, I have like 82,000 right now. So, I didn't see that we owed anything on taxes, but I think we're okay for taxes for a while. If you need help with those at any point, just let me know.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Shit. Shove it in here then. Considering it spawned on top of us, by the way. That sucks. Luckily, I got it inside before any real damage happens. That works out for us. Once it goes by, collect the 2. Then refresh my creation. And go from there. Dear God, the frame rate dropped when that sandstorm was blowing through. Do. In the go. And then get my copter out of the hole. There we go. So glad the wings aren't physics-based and they don't smash into things. I'm going to go this way. Get out of it a smidge. Reset, and then I'll go collect the 3 I saw. Oh, shit. No, don't shoot my copter, please. Don't be a dick. We don't need to do that. Go collect the 3 that I saw in Sludge. Enemy there. That I want nothing to do with. He's gonna be okay. You hear and see nothing, friend. Don't worry about it. I am just mining the irradiated crystals, okay? You saw nothing. Remember, you see and hear nothing. Okay? Okay. What we're doing. Okay. They didn't shoot at me, so it's all okay. One right here. Grab that one too. Hey, bud. Oh. Gotta make it kind of complicated, huh? Stand in it. Okay. That should be... yeah, more than enough for now. Because we can only make a certain amount of that anyway. Just water's going to be more of an issue. I am good and gone. Running on fumes. Now you're not. Oof. Okay, we're going to have to refill the, how many of those, like, old stuff like that. Should be able to get back to yeah, we'll be able to get back to the base. It's just the one thing here. So that requires 4 points and advanced panel and the planetologist. I need to go speak to the planetologist again, just so that way I can large spice for I don't want that, but don't really need it. Just need to collect stuff for now. And the land's rad, still nothing has popped up for any of the extra houses. So I'm hoping soon there's something I can participate in that isn't this. Because we need it for us. Sadly enough. Asthma. I'm just looking at what they give. The kit chest piece. Oh, connection to server lost. Oh no. Don't do that. No, please don't. Oh no. I'm gonna try to just land here and hope to God that it reconnects. Because here's the problem. When you lose connection to the server, I was in the middle of flying. So where is it going to put me? And where's my copter going to be? I also can't get out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Log back in real fast. See where it put my shit. Hopefully I can get close to those rocks, because if I can't, I might lose everything here, depending on where it put. Oh no. Their servers die, maybe? I hope their servers didn't die, because then I'm going to be left in for a while. Oh. Oh. Let's hope and pray, everybody. Still connected stream-wise, so I know it's not my internet that just died. out of it. Oh. See what happens. Like, doesn't reconnect. I may have to restart my game. But it also won't let me do anything. But I will be right back. I'm gonna get a drink while this is happening. Okay. Back, and it's still not done anything, so I'm gonna close out of it forcibly. And try to log back in and see if the servers are still up and running. They are. No, well, even if they are, I hope I'm in an area that I can get back in, not have to worry about anything. I had 500 spice on me. Where will these? Alright, Dune. Don't fuck me. Got this. The last time this happened, it put my, like, copter in the middle of the sand. And, like, when I loaded in, the red alert was there for the worm. So I'm really hoping that this is not the case. Yeah. You dreamed of nothing. Did the servers die? Oh. I think it died. It's the server isn't even there right now. Uh-oh. Oh. We may have to play something else today. For the other hour. Oh. Friends, it's only this person. Friend the raccoon. That server. Even like station? That doesn't look like it. No, only breaker station is. Oh. Well then, you'll wait a moment. See what happens, I guess. Because I don't know. That was really shitty timing for server to go down. I also don't see it in the servers list anymore. Really, really sucks if that's the case. One moment, guys. Checking. Station is offline. That is real shitty timing. Real shitty time. Well then. I don't know what to do about that one. Other than I guess close Dune. And whenever that comes back up, I guess we'll go back to it. But at the moment, the server is down, it looks like. Which is really, really bad for me. Because of what we were in the middle of doing. So, yeah, it's just offline. Well, I will keep an eye on Weird I'm in. Weird, because, it literally says, even on the, like, Dune Awakening stuff, that server is offline right now. I mean, I can try to get back in. You're not gonna hear me complain about trying to get back in. Because I was in the middle of flying when that happened, so if you're saying it's up and running again, I'm gonna log back in, see? Just because if it is, awesome. Like, that'll help tremendously. The problem is the, everything is saying it's not. Real shitty when it comes to this kind of stuff because I need it to be online. But we'll see. I mean, watch I get kicked. As long as you are not doing anything important right now, I would probably not do something important like flying right now. Because I was in the middle of flying and got kicked out. And now it's back online. Okay. In queue. So it did just now get back online for me. We'll see where it puts us. Because if I gotta run to some rocks with the Bene Gesserit sprint and then try to find my copter afterwards, I can definitely do that, but I might have lost my copter if it kept flying and is in the middle of the desert. Oh, no, it just put us down. Somewhere. Where the are we? See? So, that's weird. We were over here. When it crashed, and now we're all the way over here. So, that's a thing. I'm not gonna complain, though. Not once. Just weird. That's it. That's all I'll say. Just weird. That. Okay. So now I can go ahead and whip my gear back on. Get back to the base. First thing we're gonna do. Wow, my water tanked. Damn. Okay. Luckily, I got some water right here. Cool. There we go. Ooh, I could get the Atreides house, building stuff. I realized I had that 80,000. And the 84. Could do that. Very, very easily could. I won't, but I could. Did Landsgrad stuff update yet? Nope. Still just the... Oh, it's still just the 2. So, I'm coming here to place the crystals in a chest. And then I'm gonna go back to the other base and get that spice started. Make some more residue. We need that at all times. How much of that can I make right now? 12's enough. Make one of those filters. So I'll do that. Still, the frames are still a little choppy here. Wonder if I can't, like... Because frame generation was causing a weird issue. Turn that. See what that makes it look like. If it fixes the issues. The frames. Let's see anymore. Oh, wait. Before we leave. Still need to make the battery. The battery. Or it's not the battery, it's something else. Garment fabricator. I need... Uh-oh. Do we not have one here? Where's it down here? Yeah, I saw it. Down here. Ow. You! You, I need you! Give me this. Need it to power my vehicle. Might as well make 2. Or 3. You know, I'll hold 3. Just to be safe. I'm gonna deliver the spice. That made... Make the filter for the water thing here. Now, I might move a water thing from the other base to this base. One we're gonna be using. To build duraluminum. Might do that. Alright. Go do the thing. Alright. Go. Up and away. To the first base I go. Just for the spice. Oh, we could see if that one spot that was right in front of our place exploded finally. But I did get spiced out. I gotta be careful of that. I didn't want to overdo it and get messed up. Still marked, I wonder. It is. We'll see if that's exploded yet. Ads are gonna start in about 60-ish seconds. Just so everyone knows. Oh look, a worm. Hey bud, I'm gonna go pick up some spice. Don't be mad. Or... Oh no, that was the one I got. That's the one that was bubbling. And it did explode into ice. Got yellow there for a moment. Collecting as much of it as possible before the worm gets angry. And then once the worm gets angry, we go. Like that. Like that. Let me in. Let me in, let me in. Ooh, okay. I don't know where he is. There he is. Okay, he was much further back than I thought. Okay. Thanks for the spice, dude. You can have the rest. Majority of that is not even worth picking up anymore. Ugh. Here's my loot box that I've been dumping shit into. I need to go out, you in, and then take the residue with me. Maybe. Maybe not. Yes? We have 300 crystals sitting here too. Okay. General setting. Nope. Got ornithopter. Drop that. Pick up that. Yeah, and pick up that. Stuff is sitting here. Don't need to. Not anymore. I remember why it's there, but I keep jumping off that thinking I got my goddamn thing and I don't. It went down too much. I had to put it in the tower because the thing... Spice thing's a little tall. A little bit. We can make 9 of it. Awesome. Which will then also get us the residue as well. So, what was stopping me from making the filter here then? Or was nothing stopping me from making the filter here? I just... Got it. We didn't have enough of the residue. Well, now we will. It'll be nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and make all that iron. Make all that steel. Leave that there. Alright. I need... Ooh. I would love to get this, but that's 270 of the spice stuff, and that's not even in the range of possibilities yet to do. But I also wanted to check the... Yeah, dear lord. Hi. Whoops. Not what I meant. This one. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. I see. So these things are a smidge bigger. You know? Just a smidge. We're gonna have to make the walls taller at the other base if we're gonna... Alright. That's a thing. Alright. Waiting for more shit. Find anything yet? And it's things slowly but surely. Silicone. We did need some of the silicone blocks. Right? Do you have them all in? No? Okay, I'll just make more, I guess. Don't bother me none. Yeah, all of the upgraded materials for that require the spice stuff. I need to repair my wings. Can I do that? Can I do that here? Still using these because it runs fine. There we go. Okay. Sounds good. I am gonna go to... We do have, like, quote-unquote personal chests down here. I'm gonna claim this one. And deposit that stuff. At the very, very least. Does have too much of it. It's too much. Nope, I need those vehicle fuel cells. What I don't need... bunch of the other shit. Okay. Else? Nope. Alright. Now, backpack is lighter again. I do want the... Again. Give me those back. Okay. So... You... Come here. What do I need for this? 8 of them? Okay. We do still have 300, so hold on. If I could just make it here. I go like this. Fast. Jump over the barrier, please. That to the scout ornithopter and place those back in. I can just make a filter or two here instead. Because might as well. Like, you need one. So might as well just make it. And then put it in once I get there. Considering. Alright. So now it's more along the lines of going back to the other base, waiting for things made, putting the filter in so we get more water, collecting more spice in order to get more of the spice shit. But I think the problem we're running into is we not enough. And I know the deep desert probably fixes all of those issues that we're having with not enough spice. Because if I remember correctly, I've seen like a large area with one. But pretty sure those are in the deep desert. I'm not about to lose all that, so that might be useful too. I want the flight one as well. I'm gonna go ahead and spend a point to learn that so I can learn the fuel efficient one. Or the flying, because that's what I'm doing 3/4 of the time. There ain't no way you're catching me back on the ground in a vehicle unless it's the buggy mining. That's it. So. Wom 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 wom. Base here. Deposit. I want in there. There's 11 hours. All right. So now I just need to make sure everything is running as it should. Up. Okay, so more of the water. I was just about to say the water is our issue, and then he deposited water. I will also deposit. I wish I could press a button or hold it or do something to deposit it all instead of having to click like that. A little ridiculous. A little bit. More of it. There goes the water again. Now 54 bricks of it. But now we're generating water again. Want to rotate it. Oh, I can. Left alt. Want to see how big this damn thing is. Yeah, it takes up way more space. Dear God. What's up, buddy? Oh. Hello. So I got more duraluminum being made. So I just used all the water you just deposited and mine.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, it immediately got used, you know, as always.
It's
I
okay. I had enough to make
do.
my cobalt powder as well.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, making sure you got your stuff being made too. I did collect a lot of spice already today. I got it making in the other spot. I think
Okay.
I'm making like 9 or 10 of it, something like that.
Okay.
Something
Yeah.
around that range. Um, yeah. So that's that. I'm gonna do a little research. Probably after stream. To see what the deep desert's like. And if that PvE zone is like a selectable spot instead of just like it putting you somewhere. If so, I might
Like when you have to
explore.
find
Yeah,
the PvE zone.
Yeah, exactly. I might explore that a
It may be a
bit.
thing where it
You
gives
know,
you a toggle, hopefully.
it's definitely not a toggle. It's definitely like there is a section of the map that is PvE and a section of that map is PvP. That's already like that. I know of 100%. It's not a toggle.
Okay.
So it's one of those things of if there are the big spice blooms in there, I might just go there and collect as much spice in my scout copter as possible. Because the amount of that spice stuff we need to build any of the later stuff is god awful. We need like 200-300
stupid.
per piece of stuff. So if we can get that
Okay,
like
cool.
fast tracked a bit more, so be it. But I'm at the point of I have all the upgraded stuff that's duraluminum, so it's just needing to go the last
out
tier
and
of
do it.
stuff. So, but we'll
Okay,
see.
sounds
I
good.
just want to make sure that
I'm
like
gonna-
you know the cheating problem has been fixed and shit like that because I don't want to deal with it.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go grab some food and all that fun shit.
You do that.
I'm also, on the streamings, just not on the, just not the one, the purple one, because the purple one, I don't get any traction there.
Yeah, fair enough. You do you, man. But I'm also waiting for the Landsgrad stuff to have PvE stuff in there as well. Because right now one of them's like, oh, deposit spice, and the other one's what is it? It's kill the enemy house operators in the PvP zone. And I was like, oh, well, nope, not happening.
Don't want that.
No, we'll see. More shit being made. I'm gonna go deposit my money. Gonna go deposit the money that I have on me. Might do research. Well, just because it might be fun. But I want the bigger copters and things. You know? I want that stuff. And then down. That made that one a question mark there for like half a moment. All right. Fly up here. I believe if I go right in between that rock there is where the exit is to the world map. Yep, right. Yes, to the world map. Okay. So I know the deep desert is this way. It's not. I don't want to go too much further. Yeah, it's right there. And I see that it has 2 nodes here. Yeah, so I don't know what any of that means. So I will look at that eventually. Gonna get to House Treaties area. Might spend that money on getting the build. The building for House of Treaties. Things. I'll look at it. I know a lot of it costs a lot of money, so. You know, instead of guessing, let me just open the goddamn map. Yeah. Just because the fuel thing is a thing. Gauge. Stuff is. See here. Bank. Look at house rewards. Hard. And then maybe I could talk to the Landsrad people. More of them, since we've got a lot more of the voting power. I don't know. Find out. Into the bank. Hi, I'm here to deposit.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit? How much Stellaris would you like to deposit?
Deposit all my Stellaris. And now I have a lot more money. And it's not on me. Dear God. Sometimes the amount of money that is on me at any given moment is scary. Just because if I die in anything and I die again, I lose like 100,000 or more. Like, I've learned very quickly to just bank my money. I start reaching, like, if I get a stack of it, just bank it. Just bank it. It's much worth it. Much more worth it in gas. Go out there, do that, and come back. Hey, you. Hey,
Always
wanna look
good
at
to
your
see
wares?
a familiar face. What can I do for you today?
Oh. At the moment, but I'm looking. So there's a buggy variant. There is heavy armor variant and bike variant. Harkonnen heavy armor. Medium ornithopter. Heavy armor. And then we can also get the style if we wanted to. Ooh, that's tough. Because I could just get, like... Problem is with... I wish there was a still suit variant. Something. This is very tempting since that's something we're going to be building eventually. And the buggy one's also very tempting. But I think at the moment we're good here. I'll have to think about it if I really want that. variant stuff just because it's awesome. Like my ornithopter, the light one, looking the way it does, I really like it. But is it worth it? 80,000 or like the building or anything like that? I don't know. I don't know about that one. So what I need to do at the moment is go to the lands grab people and see if I can't talk to more of them. Not, so be it.
Sorry, but I may only.
Yeah, so can't talk to you yet, but you.
In the name of the Red Duke, I'm authorized to trade
Weapons
with those
we
who have
can-
the favor of the Lensred.
Trade with. Like, I don't know. Is it worth it? Being able to buy the weapons instead of make them? Probably.
I'm afraid you do not have the favor.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I can.
I only trade with those who have the.
Alright, sounds good. I cannot talk to any of the other ones. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and go get the guild bank. Don't think I need anything else here. I think we're good to go. Let me look up real fast though where the okay. So in Dune Awakening Deep Desert in the southern half. Oh my god. The southern half of the deep desert grows the on the PvE area. Gather resource. How do I enter it? F. So when in the okay. So like, does it matter? Interesting. Okay. So I guess with that information, with that info, I'm gonna go into the deep desert, I think. If the southern half is PvE, as long as I stay in the southern half, then good. I wonder in the deep desert if the top of it, if there entrances in the north so you can go into the immediately, or if it's just like all in the south, you know. We'll find out soon. Apparently you can build a base in the deep desert, but every week that like gets wiped or something, so you only want like enough power for a little bit. But we're gonna find out if I go up here if there's any. There is not. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assume the far left little nodule is the southmost entrance. Nothing survives the Coriolis. Well, luckily, I think the Coriolis storm just happened yesterday. Okay, to end. We will find out. We will find out if this is okay. Sea of Sand. Reach the deep desert. Thank you for the achievement. I greatly appreciate it. For touching the deep desert. Destroy everything deep desert. Reshape it. Make sure all your valuables are out of the deep desert before the Coriolis storm comes. You may exit the deep desert from the south shield wall to the south. Okay. So these things. Interesting. Okay. This place has entirely new shit, so I am kind of excited to see what it has to offer in the PvE zone, you know? Deep desert. In deep desert, building costs are reduced by 50%. Demolishing buildings refund 100% of the resources. So it's something that we come in with like a scout ornithopter like right now. We build the base that we need to build, and then like quickly. And everything's like halved by 50%. Wow, okay. That is a lot of fucking desert. Stuff's cool though. Not gonna lie to you. It's cool. I like the look of it. I just gotta be careful not to go too far north. Because we're already in Sector B, just getting to here. D, and then E, D, and E is the last sector. So I got quite a bit of space, actually. Quite a bit of space that I can mess with here. But I don't think there is... Like, I doubt any of the spice fields, right, are gonna be this, like, close in. I don't know what the... Oh, zone change. Sorry. Nope, I'm sorry. Not where I want to be. What is that? I marked it, so... Oh, that's one of the nodes. That's a control point. Got it. So I still do have to be careful what I touch. Which makes sense, you know. Still gotta be careful where you're going. So... Iron ore... over here for some reason? Interesting. Looking at everything here. Mainly because I'm curious. Yeah, I'm touching things. Or looking at things. I'm not touching shit. Not yet, anyway. I don't think there's a control point over here. Doesn't look like it, but... Then again... I've been wrong before. What resources are right here that I just scanned a ton of? The basalt is still here. There's copper ore. There's aluminum still. Okay. So nothing fantastic. And nothing fantastic so far. But we'll see. Can't find something while scanning. Yeah, this is desert. Oh, we went into C. Gotta keep in mind where I am. If I hit E, turn around. This is what I've kind of gathered from everything so far. Damn, there is so much open sand. Almost terrifying. There's a little worm. Found more copper, aluminum, basalt. And now we're back into B. What was that? What the hell was that? What's that noise? Something to immediately go after, I think. So, as far as I'm aware, the rare resources are on the small panel, not the large one. But, so that's the large one on the right side. I need the small one that's right here. Right? Oh, shit. Up there. I don't know if I can get that. Yeah, I don't know if I can get that. Besides, like, climb into the top here. And... yeah, no. Not gonna be able to get that one. Damn. Alright. Alright. As much as I want that, not happening, I don't think. Damn. Well, now I know what that noise is. It's a ship crashing. God damn, dude. Place is gigantic. Oh, I can't stop that. Alright. So what I'm looking for at the moment, any of that titanium ore, but I doubt I'm gonna find any like this close in, you know? But I don't know, so I gotta... oh, there's some right there. Right over here somewhere. I don't know what it looks like, so... oh, stop. I think I found it. Just saying. A little circle, huh? Oh, I don't have... oh, I thought I did. I don't have the upgraded version that is able to mine this. Shit. I thought I did. I thought I had the duraluminum. I don't. Okay. Well, it's good to know that I can find it. in these areas. But it's not as efficient, I guess. I bet I can find more of it elsewhere. That crash ship's still there. I'm gonna go back to the crash ship and see if I can't get the panel on the right that was close enough to the sand. You know? Oh, come on. Move. You. Take all of it. Gib. Here we go. Alright. So I got atmosphere, fabric, some plate. Got some of the endgame resources there. I also got some of the sand spice from some. That, and that. Also got a mercenary scout top as well. Interesting. I wish I could get the one side, but I literally can't. Just because the way that crashed and where it crashed. And I don't see any spice anywhere, so I doubt it's going to be anywhere here. So I have quickly learned. First, I don't have the right cutter. I thought I definitely did. And I don't, so I need to get the cutter that can get titanium. And keep an eye out for any of the... If I can find any spice, like spots, be great. But don't think any spot I've been to so far any spice thing. We're in D, so we're getting close to where we gotta turn around. Because E is the last PvE sector, is what the internet said. And I'm gonna listen to that. Dear Lord, the bases suddenly. Okay. I'm just doing quick scans, just to see if I see anything, but probably gonna have to return south. But good to know that it puts us in the PvE zone of it, and that there's still PvP zones in the PvE, depending if it's a control point or not. That is really good to know. So what I'm gonna do is go back southwards. Go back that way. Ooh. I don't even know what that is. This looks like a ton of, like, rum sand or something. Or maybe it's marking something else. Who knows? I don't. Okay. So every week we come in, build a base. Waiting for that. What got you? Or a fire gem, spice infused dust, ammonite dust, and okay, so it's all deliveries. Well, shit. Like that, but nothing I can do about it. Not at the moment. Accidentally let go of the button. Just half a second. That was long enough when I was looking around. So fascinating, man. I didn't know what to expect. I know it was like, oh, deep desert. All right, well, our place is a desert. Well, kind of, but not really. Not like this. Not like this. I'd want to try to build the assault thopter before we came out here, because the assault thopter is going to be more like heftier, you know? How fucking fascinating. Alright. So there's definitely not going to be any, like, spice stuff, you know? Definitely not going to be any spice stuff. Or at least not here. Huh. I actually let go, I'm sorry. Trying to look around. Want to get a better way of the land. Luckily, it's PvE, and I don't gotta worry about that assault thopter. That assault thopter could have been a major issue if I ran into it. And now we're back in A. So we can find titanium in B, it looks like. What I found out. I did get some of the endgame materials just because a crashed ship crashed. Yeah, crashed ship crashed. Because of a crashed ship. I don't know why I had to add the extra crash. And now I know what titanium looks like. Now I don't have to guess. Yeah, it's a whole section. A whole section. A whole thing. Alright. Nope. And get through here. Get back to the base, and then I'll wrap up stream there. It's been almost 2 hours already. And I felt like I didn't do shit other than collect spice, do an aluminum run, and start making duraluminum. I didn't realize I didn't have the upgraded cutter, so that will need to be done, whether I want to or not. Okay. A little higher. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the base. Now I know what the deep desert is, what it looks like, how it works. I'm gonna just mark it. I keep thinking, I know where I'm going. You don't need to mark it. Every time I was like, south of here. Kind of is. Back to the basin. It was pretty productive, though. We did get a lot done. Well, we got like 20% of what I actually wanted done. How about that? About 20%. But we still got shit done. So, as long as I can make another filter for that one thing, should be good. Put us on the far west side. Up we go. Gotta get around that big rock, I'm pretty sure. Go left. Doesn't really matter. I'm probably gonna have to increase my height when I get there anyway. Yeah. That was cool. I like seeing the deep desert because it's drastically like visually different. Not at first, but once you get to those open sands and the dunes that are there, that's when it's different. There's that one base. Yeah, we're not too terribly far from ours now. Am I gonna miss that? I think I'm gonna miss it. Not by much though. Flips the wings, but they don't have physics. Alright. Start the going down now. Base right there. Well, hopefully the server doesn't crash again, because that was really strange. But I did it. That's what counts. Can't see fucking shit. Before I do anything else, I'm going to deposit that endgame stuff. Into here. Because we will eventually use it. If not by me, by someone else. I didn't realize I had a little spice on me, but I'd say okay. It's dark as fuck. I'm actually looking up at the stream because for some reason it's brighter on that other screen. I can see it. Alright. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. We're gonna find someone to raid. Appreciate everyone that stopped by, said hello, chatted, didn't chat, lurked, so on and so forth. Game's live. I'll go raid them. We're also playing DBD. Not a bad time. But anyway, as always, be nice, be kind, don't be an asshole. and I will see you all